History is filled with rulers who shaped empires, some with wisdom, others with unimaginable cruelty. These kings weren't just feared, they were nightmares in human form. Today, we uncover the top 5 most cruel kings in history, men whose thirst for power, control, and blood changed the world forever. Let's begin. King Leopold II of Belgium, 1835-1909, the modern monster in royal clothing. While claiming to civilize Africa, King Leopold II turned the Congo into his personal slave camp. Under his rule, millions of Congolese people were tortured, mutilated, and killed. Villages were burned, and those who didn't meet rubber quotas had their hands cut off. He never stepped foot in the Congo, yet his greed drenched it in blood. Historians estimate up to 10 million people died under his so-called civilization. Leopold wasn't a medieval tyrant, he was a modern one, hiding cruelty behind progress. Number 2, Ivan the Terrible, 1530-1584, a ruler whose rage shaped Russia. At first, Ivan IV was a reformer, clever, ambitious, powerful. But paranoia consumed him. He created a secret police, the Oprichniki, who tortured and murdered anyone accused of betrayal. He slaughtered entire towns and, in one fit of rage, killed his own son with a blow to the head. The image of Ivan cradling his dying son remains one of history's most haunting moments. His cruelty earned him the title that would echo through centuries. Ivan the Terrible. Number 3, Genghis Khan, 1162-1227. The unstoppable storm from the east. Genghis Khan united the Mongol tribes into a war machine that destroyed everything in its path. Entire cities vanished overnight, their people slaughtered, their cultures erased. Historians estimate that over 40 million people may have died during his conquests. Yet behind the brutality was genius, discipline, strategy, and an unmatched sense of power. To his enemies, he was a demon. To his followers, a god. To history, a paradox. The man who both destroyed and built the largest empire ever seen. Number 4, Vlad the Impaler, 1431-1476. The man behind the legend of Dracula. Vlad III of Wallachia wasn't a vampire, but he was far more terrifying in life. He impaled enemies, men, women, and children, on wooden stakes and left them to die slowly. It's said he once dined among thousands of impaled bodies, dipping his bread in their blood. To him, fear was the ultimate weapon, and he used it to keep his enemies at bay. Even the mighty Ottoman Empire hesitated to face him. For centuries, his name became a synonym for terror, and later, the inspiration for Count Dracula. Number 5, King Nero of Rome, 3768 AD. Rome burned, and Nero played his lyre. Nero became emperor at just 17, but his youth didn't bring mercy. He executed his own mother, Agrippina, and later his wife, just to secure his throne. When a massive fire destroyed much of Rome, rumors spread that Nero himself had started it, simply to rebuild the city in his name. While thousands died, Nero watched the flames and sang. His cruelty ended when Rome finally turned against him, and even his death was drenched in drama. Nero's final words? "What an artist dies in me." Would you like me to make this shorter, 3-4 minutes, or add cinematic narration, lines for dramatic YouTube voiceover style? Subscribe for more stories.